When Bob Romeo of Goodwill Niagara visits the Niagara Military Museum, staff know that he isn't coming empty-handed. The source was on hand recently when once again Goodwill donated some military memorabilia to the museum.
Jim here is just a vast knowledge of history and can normally take that item, take that one little medal and find out where it came from, who it may have belonged to. He's found out a lot of great information, and it's just something that we want to continue to do.
Look at that. Boy, this chap was in the Navy.
In the past, most of these donations, are they simply dropped off without any notes or any background at all?
Yes, they're just dropped off, so sometimes we don't know if it's a matter of just taking people's personal effects and cleaning out the area. It could be a landlord. I'm not exactly sure how it ends up there. Maybe not much family around that would want to take this on, but I mean, it's great history and it should be preserved. We've had a lot of items that we've brought here, some that have gone on to Ottawa to be cataloged in the museum, which I think that's where they should be, so that kids can go and look at them, history buffs can go look at them, because these people gave up a lot to give us our freedoms that we have today, and they should be remembered.
Okay. Yeah, one of the older regiments.
Bob's visits resemble a scene from Pawn Stars, as staff have no idea what will be unveiled and what significance or value the items hold.
When you see something, especially if it has a local connection, it really does, boy, you can really dig into it and find out, like the one chap whose medals for World War I are to the Royal Canadian Regiment. Well, we'll see where he's from, because it'll tell you where he's born, what he did, whether he was married or single, who his next of kin are, when and where he attested or signed up. And then beyond that, we can click a link to Library and Archives of Canada and see his whole record. So he may have 80 pages, including hospital records.
You've had a few donations over the past couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
What's your reaction now when you see Goodwill come up on the collar display?
Oh, well, Bob's got some goodies. Bob has some goodies, okay?
Let's take this off.
There was one item more so than any other that piqued the interest of Jim and the volunteers at the museum.
The one that we can tie directly to local history especially is the long photograph of the 114th Battalion, the Brock's Rangers. They would be Ohsweken and Brantford, Six Nations. That's extremely connected right to the Six Nations. Mm-hmm.
Oh, the picture dates back to 1916, and it's some troops, I believe it's Camp Borden. And there's some other things, so they're going to take a look at it. But these are pictures that were put together, probably training facilities, and they took a picture before all the troops went out.
Today's items, what happens next?
We'll do some research on them, okay, and we'll do our best to see if we can get them out, okay. Especially we'll rework the framing of the 114th Battalion, take the cardboard off the back, replace that with something better, okay, than cardboard, and see about replacing the glass in the front. And that's something we can really like to put up so people can see it.
In Niagara, you're watching The Source on your TV.